Okay, so just made about just made the video talking about how modern addiction is a modern problem. So basically, it's what I've been saying over and over again. But rather, this one I made about three videos basically. One of the videos was talking about how masculinity has faced a shit ton of crisis, and if you look at it right, like I always say, it's not the fault of feminists. It's not the fault of feminists. I'll only just say that they are kind of making matters worse by not allowing men to be men, allowing boys to be boys. So masculinity going extinct has one thing to do with the fact that, first of all, the physical strength of men has been diminishing, has been reducing over the years because we have built machines. We have built machines to basically replace men. So what that means is they saw no need to build physical strength. In the process of seeing no need to build physical strength, they also saw no need to build mental strength because the body and mind to some extent are connected. You really cannot do without the other. I mean, yes, you can see people who are mentally tough and having weak bodies. But the point is, it's very, very difficult to see somebody who has a very strong body and mentally weak. It's not so easy. But to some extent, they have a way of influencing each other. And that's why I said that the men who know how to fight, right, to some extent, they are mentally tough. Going to the gym won't guarantee that you are mentally tough. But once in learning how to fight, because when you learn how to fight, why is this very cool season? Feels like it's. I'm not getting the response I'm supposed to get when I match the turtle. So one is that when you're learning how to fight, when you're learning how to think on your feet, that means you see a kick coming, you already know what to do. 1, 2 is that when a kick hits you, right, you still cannot just sit down, cross your legs and start crying. No, if a kick hits you, it's if you can get back up immediately because you already know that more worse is going to come. Same thing with life, when life hits you hard. You have two options: either stay on the ground and let life continue hitting you from different directions, or you literally get up. Well, preferably in this context, and get up. So, when we created machines, the strength of men diminished. Guess what? Work moved from physical to mental. The work went from physical to mental. So what happened? Knowing that men had left their physical aspect alone, they could basically not really compete in the job market. So the job market was diminishing for them. And if you dig it, the job market was created and funneled through the school system. So what happens? Men are dropping out of the school system. In that process, the men are dropping out of the school and the workforce. That means it's also difficult for them to find their place in life. So it's a whole lot of things that are cascading. So what that means is, as a man today, you need to figure out how to adapt basically. Long story short, you must figure out a way. You can't be crossing an express and you're catwalking. You have to figure out a way to adapt. So the question now is, what's the way forward for masculinity, right? Because whether I like it or not, masculinity is needed. The irony is that the more they kill masculinity in men, because this world, I feel like this world is of spiritual essence. The more you kill masculinity in men, the more you raise masculinity in women, because nature upholds a vacuum. Nature realizes the balance between masculinity and femininity. So yes, when we kill masculinity, we're mostly just killing it in men, and in the process, making women replace the masculinity. That is, we are carrying that trait on the men and putting it in the women. So what's really going to happen? Masculinity has masculinity problems. So for example, it's in the past, right? It's easier for you to find single men. Right? Than seeing single women. Because why? Almost all women were taken. Worst case scenario is you're a second wife. But what's happening these days? We're having a lot of single women, right? Even though they mask it as a price to pay for female empowerment. And what I say is this: we cannot go back. This whole idea of masculine women is here to stay. We cannot go back. Now we are creating feminine men. In short, I think I saw a situation where a woman got married to two men. I mean, I'm like, interesting. See, I didn't insult these guys. I just said interesting because everybody reaps what they sow, regardless. So if you like, if you choose to be a feminine man, you're going to have problems of a feminine man. If you want to be a masculine man, you're going to have problems of a masculine man. It's that rugged. It's that simple. And I always often see them try to shame men for the fact that men or masculine men to make their choice. But yet, still, nobody really wants a feminine man. Like, what I mean, nobody wants a feminine man is in terms of practicality and in terms of choice. If everyone had a choice in terms of the women, they most likely want to go for a masculine man. Even the masculine women will want a masculine man. But then again, because of the way nature created stuff, the thing will not work out. A masculine woman cannot be with a masculine man. At some point, things are going to, there'll be a crack. And what happens with the crack is that at some point they give up because the energies don't match. So what's the way forward, right? Yes, there's been a movement, or there's something we call manfluencers, that is social media content creators like myself who create content, basically telling men to up their game in all areas of life. Maybe that's the future, I don't know. But the idea is that we need to take masculinity and bring it back. We need to evolve it because we need to evolve our culture to cater for masculine men. And to be very, very frank, I don't really believe it can ever go mainstream. I believe in the fact that it's going to be communities where you have a community of men, the brotherhoods, they come together, most likely digital first, then physical later. They come together, they evolve that their masculine image together. So what that means is all of those traits, be it aggression, be it physical strength, mental strength, being able to provide, protect, it's all going to be included, all inclusive. That's something that I strongly believe, and we're working towards building a community for that. And yes, learning how to fight, even though the reality is that most men may never fight in this life, but learning how to fight and occasionally going for sparring is part of it. Yeah, a couple of bad things will happen, right, left and right, but in the very end, it's better for us to have 80% of strong men and 20% of people who attempt to be strong and something bad happens to them, than for us to have men to be 80% weak, right? Then 20% still are fucked up because the entire population will be fucked up. So and that reminds me, I remember speaking to one of my elderly friends. I'll call him a mentor, and he was talking about how he was bullied in high school. And I asked him about the benefit of bullying. He said, well, looking back at it, bullying actually made him stronger. But there are people who did not recover from it. Now, mind you, he's like 50. He brought up a friend who had a mental breakdown and passed recently. And the person kept on blaming a high school bully. And if you zoom out and say, if you're 45, 46, and you are blaming something that happened 30 years ago, you need to check yourself. You cannot tell me that somebody or one event happened 30 years ago and you were unable to recover from it. Mind you, this person that bullied him is now like should I say a rich man or a big man? The point is that he's just so successful in life. He has moved on. And realizing that bullying is a part of nature, right? And bullying is a way that people become stronger, people become tougher, because why? You are forced to up your game. You are forced to become better. You are forced to become different. So yes, a few people never recover from it, and I feel like those few people will still recover even though the whole world becomes weak. Because the irony is, even though you eliminate physical bullying, there's still mental bullying, there's still emotional bullying. How don't you take care of everything? It's next to impossible for you to take care of everything. So yeah, that's why I tell guys, learn how to fight. Yes, you most likely may never fight, because most people never really get into real fight. So get into, even though it's amateur fights, the whole idea is you're going to force you to learn how to fight. At least you know that to some extent you can defend yourself. And the best fighters, actively, they always say something that like my one of my teachers taught me that year was you're going to learn how to use your brain first before you use your skull. So what that means is that you're not going to headbutt anybody if you're not thought about it properly. So even though the skull was built to protect the brain is used to also protect the skull. They both play equal roles. So yes, see you at the class.
Sometimes it's best that maybe if you have it, come to work with you, right? Maybe you work first, then you don't start and now you start.
The iPhone get that.
You have something like no God, and you sit down, balance.
I don't see that.
Well, if you're pointing and the guy says that you are the one that's always taking your head, you just pray for you to just give him a jab one time. As you're dropping a jab, he's giving you a hook. As the head is going like this, he's giving you a sweet hook. Going this way. Jab. As I just jab, just like, okay, he's bringing the head, okay? One, two.
And the way it's going to affect you because that is the way your head is going already. So
So if I ever give you one shift your head this way, your head is shifted this way, it can give you four, three, two.
I want you to focus on how fast you can put your hand up. Can you shadow box for 1 minute? No, just normal shadow box.
That's upper, that's
Just shadow box.
anything.
Yeah. Click on one spot.
Okay?
Shadow box is an imaginary opponent. Your opponent will stay in one place, right? Breathe. You are not breathing. You are holding your breath to strike. Alright, pause. Classic mistake of shadow boxing that you're making is you're focused on your strikes. For shadow boxing, focus more on your footwork. Your head movements, your defense. And strike occasionally. But yeah, let's go again. Relax the punches more.
Huh?
Relax it more. You did the hook now when you're doing the combination. You did it. But anytime you do the dip, you now have to do a funny. See, you're doing this. I want you to reach out and come back. Yes, reach out and come back. Alright, pause. So yes, what focus on the shot box when I say focus more on the footwork and the defense, right? First rule is remember to play. You know, that attitude, so you are loose. You make your reaction time faster. If halfway through your set piece, you change the strategy on you, you're not going to be stuck. Whatever you had in your head. You understand? If you need to go in and you need to find it, it's rushing you and just do leg change. That's where that will come from. But if you are not that relaxed, you cut flat footed where you are. Because your mind is you're just used to advancing, eating, going this way. We are not used to really get about bouncing. Dancing feet, very important for any fighter. That's where your real mobility is. So let's have a little shadow boxing session. So don't focus so much on your strikes. You can do the strike occasionally. So imagine that you are fighting somebody else. You are not going to be doing that opportunity to do 5 hit combo. No. If you want to do 5 hit combo, do that on the back. But when it's shadow boxing, you are tightly sparring somebody, you get the occasional 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And in out, you understand? You're ready. Then imagine that you want to get out again. That's part of shadow boxing. So what I did, it's not a technique, but if you're not playing, you won't get the idea that I can. Shadow. So get comfortable to that point. Play. Yeah, let's go. But please move around. There's no, your opponent is not fighting a straight line. Technique is not important. Your footwork and your playfulness. Huh? Don't worry about striking. You get the chance to strike occasionally. Breathe, relax. No, don't take your eyes off your opponent. Don't do that. This, you are not seeing it. If you are going to make sure you are seeing your opponent. You play the shoulder tap game because shoulder tap. You done it now. Yes, imagine you are doing shoulder tap. How relaxed will you be? Yo, your thumb is sticking out. Even if it's not tight, don't get used to this. Even if you don't feel like this, see me. Make sure it's folded. They don't get used to sticking it out like this. Every time they are moving, they are punching. No. You move. And I don't worry about the punching. Occasionally, you can relax to 1 or 2. But I want you to. Wait, the shalom boxing with me now. And I'm just a man. Yeah.
From your release your hip.
Huh? Okay. Huh? Yeah, two punches. Yeah, two punches.
Alright guys, time in everybody. Hello mama. Let's go again. One.
Oh, good. Go.
Alright, so we're doing this non-stop. Very come inside.
Sleep roll again. Good. Make sure you keep eyes on me. Do your roll.
Alright.
Sleep roll. Yeah.
Chest
Play.
out. Okay.
Over here.
Show your legs. Back.
You're talking to me. Keep the camera. It's not the iPhone.
Practice the pull back.
It's on now. It's
Pull back.
I thought talking to
Pull
me.
back. Lean.
Okay.
Pull back. Pull back.
So, down. Together. One. Together. Two. That's the
I gave you. Imagine I'm still there. You don't have to bounce. You don't have to bounce. Move my leg.
the legs together. One.
Coaching on you. Can you switch legs? Can you switch legs? Sleep roll. Sleep roll. Sleep roll. Sleep roll. Don't look away. Sleep roll. Sleep. Sleep. Don't do sleep. Then say sleep. Then sleep. Sleep roll. Sleep roll. Then sleep roll. Make sure your eyes on me when you roll. Sleep roll. One more time. Sleep roll. Good.
So let's go. To the right.
Try this. Roll.
3, 4. Right leg. Go.
Lead leg first.
One.
Yes. I go. Huh? Uh-huh. Okay, take dance. I go. No proof doesn't mean how you're not fitting. Okay. So it's good if your knee is good. Okay. So you are doing this. Understand? So you don't have to. It's good to enter that way because if I stay here and I want to punch you, and I just go, no, stay where you are. When I just go, you can easily see me coming. But if I do this and it's halfway while I'm moving, try to come forward. You understand? Protect him. You definitely stop it from leaning. And it's.
Spinning back kick is allowed in MMA. I know I asked that question. I'm a
All those things are allowed. The techniques are not allowed at the knees and elbows. You can't kick somebody when you're on the
open
ground.
palm.
Problem with open palm is they don't see your fingers.
Yeah, just like moving. Yeah.
It's dangerous. Because no, it's dangerous. It's not like it's dangerous, but it's dangerous for you because they can tell you that they are seeing your fingers touching nothing. There's a way you can do it without showing your fingers. Yes. But then if I show you, they're wearing gloves.
I mean, like for here.
I don't use my fist
For here.
because they're wearing gloves.
I mean, for here. Like, so you have to like a takedown where you feel.
If you can't, yes. But the danger is that in fighting, it's very easy for your finger. This, they disqualify you. You understand? It will be very before you won't know when your finger enter his eye. Try and do palm fight and draw like that.
Okay.
You understand? In the heat of the moment, yeah, it's not going to be perfect. Yeah, it's not going to be perfect. So play, alright? Shadow boxing is more footwork than punching. Footwork, play, dance, salsa your way inside. You understand? That's shadow boxing.
Maybe Brian.
Huh?
Brian.
Moving,
Brian.
Have you seen this one? One from this.
very triangle.
I've seen it. But I'm not sure. The thing reach foul.
That's a train. As a train blue.
Oh, gosh.
Don't worry, I think once with the camp front.
Draw a triangle. So, triangle, fight
Okay, sorry. I'll just draw triangle in my head and touch it.
So, this is the top of the triangle. And there are two parts of the triangle. So, you need to now we are going this way, this palm, 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 palm. So, see me. See that triangle? Triangle, that's 1, 2,
That body movement now.
you don't need to come forward. See. If I stay here, I draw the triangle in my head. Even if I'm stepping with this leg first and I go 1, 2, my back here, 3. You don't need to go 1, 2. You're now walking forward with it. This is defense. You're likely not doing when you're advancing. You understand? So,
Nice one. Come on, correct.
triangle 1, 2,
5,
3.
nice one.
You understand? Triangle 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Nine, uppercut now. 1, uppercut. 2, right.
Okay. Go.
Some harder. Uppercut. 8, harder. 5, nice one.
1, 2. Stand up. Just do that L.
Correct.
You need to come back to the middle. So, you don't have to deep low. But as long as you're doing a triangle with your head, even if it's a small triangle. That's it.
4, 5, uppercut.
I know how to do it.
You're going down.
I know I'm going down. Just wait for it. Let me see.
That low is fine. You need to go back. If you are going this way, yes, step into it. Yes. So step into it. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Small steps. Yeah. Yeah. So see how smoothly you can get that. You can do it retreating, you can do it stationary, you can see the guys doing things and so and just understand. Both ways. It's a framework for head movement. You understand? It's not like a rule. You get what I'm saying? But doing the drill will get you comfortable with that, which direction to move your head.
Why this guy? What this guy?
Let's do what you start walking back. Let's try walking back. Okay, walk for this now. Okay, walk. No, I said no. Turn around. Let's.
Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4. Oh, that leg walk from side to side. Watch my leg. 1.
You're going to go like this. The people that are coming to the coach going to plant and to make it look like that.
Someone keep going. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I don't think it has to be that aggressive though.
Stance tends to be somewhere like this. You need to be more. That's it.
I don't miss. Those guys don't know what to do. Because that hand don't move because you push down like when the guy knows wants to bring his hand here, you ain't hand
Or you can slip and roll. Slip and roll. It's the same thing. So the roll is now just make sure you keep your eye on opponent. You don't roll. looking down at the ground. So if another person is sleep and roll with you, let me see, sleep, roll, sleep, sleep, roll. Looking at ground, sleep, roll, sleep, sleep, sleep. So you don't move your head. I'm not aiming for your shoulder. That's where your head is. Move. See that? Your shoulder will get. Move. Yeah, just move just enough for me to miss. That's it. You understand? By the time you see the punch come, you know that there's 1-2. So if somebody's training 1-2, usually it's going to be see. That's usually what happens.
That's it.
That's usually what happens with the 2. They will follow your head now. They want to follow your head, even if it's a straight punch. If I'm striking with somebody and see, they are the one punching. They are the one punching. Didn't you follow me? So they will follow your head. So sleep roll works very well for 1-2. Even if the person is not throwing you. Even that straight will want to bend and follow your head.
Is hammer allowed in boxing?
Yes. In boxing. Oh, in boxing, no.
That thing I sent you yesterday,
Yeah.
that you said, was what?
Yeah.
You just Ibrahim. In the blood.
Mm-hmm.
Ibrahim, focus.
Able to calmly measure how fast I am coming. When I'm throwing a knife or a sledgehammer, tension that this guy can shit on my head will not allow you fully calculate. So that guy's mind was just. This guy was going, yeah!
People are sparring girls.
So we will. Yeah, you ring. The guys are fighting you. You're teaching, right? Don't overthink it and say, what my kids do? Just relax. See what comes naturally. If somebody is.
This way.
See. I'm threatening you. Okay, stay. Let's say I'm your opponent, right?
Okay, so
So you do the head movement.
Yeah, getting it actually. You just have to stay on your follow.
Where are you
Yes, I'm
feeling?
taking my step back, my hips. I took a wrong step.
Yeah, getting it.
I'm not really hitting, so I'm just giving you something to work with. You understand?
yeah.
So relax.
Yeah. See,
Relax. Now go.
this is not working.
Okay.
One leg behind. See what I did? See that? One leg behind. Once you go this, you can't be balanced. Huh? So just stay relaxed. Bounce. Yeah. Bounce. Walking, walk out. Yeah, relax. Let's play. Relax. So I'm threatening you. And I'm doing head movement. Too much. It's supposed to be small movement. It's not. Yeah. Small movement.
Okay, so time is about 3:05. Basically coming in for my, should I say, my workout session for the day. I still haven't sat down to look at the workouts I should be doing. Right, I really have not sat down to look at that. Although I'm aiming for strength training and everything. Just forgive me because my new gym setup is going to be slightly different. The tripod that I usually is wearing out because the load on it is very heavy. Get the point. So I have to do things differently now. So today, let's talk about Jota Peterson's advice for men to clean their room. Hey bro, what's up now? Hey, how you doing? Good. So, that advice that says clean your room, Oh, so basically, I shot like three. So what happens is this camera died on me. I shot about three videos freestyle because the reason I had to shoot that video was to basically tell my team that I'm serious. Because if I had not shot that video, they may take me to be a joke, and that's something that I feel like it's lacking in leadership, right? Because if you tell them you're going to do something, you better do it. Like you have to do it. No compromises. I'm going for strength, right? So I'm going to be hitting a PR every time I'm at the gym. That's the point of it. So today I'll attempt to go 100 and maybe 15 kg. Yeah, 115 kg ish is what I will attempt today. I find that a lot of people don't know how to balance. A lot of people don't know how to balance this weight on. And I'm recording from two separate angles, so forgive me if you see me walking to the other side a lot. So I think this is where high school physics, the practicality of high school physics comes in, right? Where when I'm super exhausted, I've been up since 3 a.m. So my brain's not carrying anything right now. So that's one of the perks of waking up. That's one of the problems of waking up early. By midday, you're already exhausted mentally and all that. But I still have to make my extra videos today. So I want to make about 4 videos each today. Not 4 per se, but and mind you, I have been off coffee for over a week, so that also counts to the fact that. So yeah, talking about physics. So whenever you want to balance this weight, right, if you get to realize that if you take this rod in, this weight has a lot of work to do. So it's easy for the weight to tip over because of this distance. But if you close this distance, you get to realize that the weight on this rod, right, is relying upon this point to hold the entire weight. So what that means is you can slam extra 3 weights, but I think anything beyond 60 kg begins to tip the bar over. So be very cautious there. It's very important to know that. So if you're going to balance weight like this, please, I won't advise you won't do it. Just take your time and figure things out. So I haven't eaten today, and I feel like my bowels are signaling me that, okay, bro, you haven't eaten today. You know what? You need to expel the things in your stomach. And I'm slowly beginning to embrace this idea of fasting, right? It's almost like literally food was designed for us to eat only when we are hungry, but we live in an abundant world. Also, agreed. We live in an abundant world where food, apart from food being in abundance, is being weaponized, right? Obesity is through the roof. Sexual content is through the roof. It's almost like they've taken everything that man is supposed to go for and definitely weaponized it for profit. So what that means is whenever they see a young boy on the road, what they see is profit. So but what can we do? The world has evolved. We have to evolve with the world, or we get left behind. So yeah. Let me warm up because I'm usually guilty of not warming up. I think for me to warm up, let me go and warm up on a separate bench, right? On a separate bench. This bench is occupied. Oh, my mic was off. I'm thinking of creating content like I'm speaking to my junior brother, right? Where if you're at the point of making this video, I and my junior brother are not cool. We're not cool, and it's not something that I think I'm proud of. Something that I've come to realize that because we are born into the same family with someone, and this is me being very respectful, doesn't mean that two of you have to get along or ride along. I feel like some choices when I make in life may cause some differences, and those differences should not really be a big deal. If one chooses to go his own way, you know, it becomes a big deal when one is disrespected, one feels cheated. But as it is, I'm not entirely sure I've treated him before, so Let me attempt just one more rep here. Because I haven't heard people talk about pick a weight you can do one rep max. Sit. And I'm going to drop the weight to 100 kg. This looks monstrous, but like I said, even though it's just one rep, shrug it and do it. Five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. So, minimal rest, minimal rest. You don't have much time to spend in the gym. How's enough rest? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, bro, I'm feeling this workout way more than in regular days where I'm mixing my workout, doing like arms or chest. Like, here is exhausted, here is the most exhausted. This is feeling like crazy. So, mind you, this was like a very random guesswork. This is what I call self-experimentation. I feel like a lot of people don't want to self-experiment because they're afraid of wasting time. You can do that a lot in your 20s, but this is even a minor thing to experiment with. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh boy. So, like, that was like some intense workout. So I'll be going to bend over rows and pull-ups, bro. Okay, so I'm basically doing my 45 minutes workout right now. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.